Yeah, for the president.
I'll do it.
All right.
They to me to come in prepared, still not be prepared.
You gave effort though.
Yeah, I think, I mean, when Jim gets here, hopefully it does on its own. And Steve, if you log back in,
So it'll just do it on its own?
Tonight at 11 o'clock. No, you gotta hit the president.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I changed it.
Now if I can just get somebody to show me how to make my watch not ring when I tell my phone to ring.
Maybe give you credit. Not for him. Oh, wait, that's it. I'm just gonna leave it. Yeah? And that just gets you out of that.
Just gets you out of that way.
Can I move up to go back to my,
Yeah, you can go back to it.
You go to the other one, I just left, it didn't log me out.
you just slide
all the way up, you know, in the.
yeah, but you customize it before.
You can toggle back and forth.
Yeah.
What's the easiest way to talk about this?
Well, I'm looking for my darn, we've rearranged my, there it is. Show who moves.
You shouldn't be able to do that by backing up, it's just, yeah,
So,
Okay, good. Why do you keep going from answer to president?
Yeah, I know.
that's what it's like.
Mostly that.
Yeah, I'm also on bar, so I just.
Put these back.
Ron, if you're absent.
Why am I absent again? It says,
No, Puckett, I'm sorry.
it told me I was here a while ago.
I had to shut the
Yeah, you
whole
keep
thing.
going back and forth.
There you go.
President, after president.
You done had supper?
We appreciate y'all's patience with the county clerk.
Yeah, thank you. What was it doing?
That's what I did last time. And the time before.
All right.
And the time before. And the time before.
Health savings across the
All right, we'll call the Hickman County Legislative Body meeting to order, April 2026. If we could have a roll call, please, sir.
We have 9 present, 5 absent, and for live stream purposes, I'll tell who's present absent. Matthew Barnhill, Claude Calicott, Danny Clark, Steve Janakis, Dusty Jordan, Devin Richard, Ron Mayberry, Ricky Murray, and Ron Puckett are present. Clay Chester, Todd Collins, Jim Herron, Keith Nash, and Wayne Thompson are absent.
Okay.
We have a quorum.
We have a quorum. All right, now, for our prayer and pledge, I apologize. I did not get anybody, but Commissioner Giannakis, do you mind doing the pledge? Sure. Commissioner Jordan's going to do the prayer.
Lord, I thank you so much for this day that you've given us. Lord, we're gathered here to do the business of the citizens of this county. Lord, let's keep in mind it's their business and not ours that we're doing. Guide us, and Lord, I ask you to bless our leaders, be with our military, our law enforcement. Lord, I just ask you to be with all of us and go from here to keep us safe. In Christ's name I pray. Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. You have an agenda in front of you. We will need to approve that agenda.
Motion to approve the agenda.
Any discussion? Okay. All right, we'll vote.
I'm coming. Make sure.
We got it.
There we go.
Okay. Now, with this new system that everybody loves, do we need to have an opportunity to change vote?
You can ask, yeah, if they want to, up to.
Does anyone wish to change their vote?
We have 9 yes and 5 absent.
Okay, agenda is approved. Next is the public comment period. And let me remind everybody, during the public comment period, it's not a back and forth discussion with the legislative body. This is an opportunity for the public to be heard, and the comments have to relate to something that is on the agenda for tonight. There'll be, there's 2 names, and we'll do 3 minutes apiece. The first name, Eric, is that Christensen?
Christensen, yes, sir.
Okay. Hey, just, if you'll come up right here, so on the back side of that banister there, I guess it was. And if you could just say what you're speaking on, like introduce yourself.
Yes.
Say what you're speaking on, that'll help the commission.
All right, my name is Eric G. Christensen, class of 1989, Hickman County High School. Live down on the east end of Hickman County. Got notice in the mail about land taxes and stuff going up. I had a lot of friends of mine say, what the world's going on? And couldn't be here, didn't want to be here, whatever. And I don't have my phone with me, so I'll have to paraphrase. No sense in going down there and even asking about it, because good old boy system, nothing's gonna change, don't even bother wasting your time. Where I'm going with this is, my aunt lives up in Michigan. The town had a business in there and made Gibson refrigerators. They moved down to Mexico. By that time, all the stern people didn't have time or money to go hit the donut shops and hit the convenience stores and stuff like that. The town started going south, I want to just say that. So what have we done? This is to do with economic development. What have we done since Tencom left, and then the Button Factory and Levi's, to gain business in here, to gain tax money, to where we don't have people going out of sound and spending their money everywhere else, so we wouldn't have to pay so much land taxes. I yield back to you.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Next is Betty Love.
I'll be able to stay right here.
Okay, sure.
I'm just here, I'm wanting to know about the results of the rezoning on the property that's beside my property on Highway 50 West,
Okay.
Edward Miller.
Yes, and not back and forth, but that rezoning did not come out of the planning commission, so there'll be no action. It's not even on the agenda for the first hearing tonight.
Okay,
So I would suggest that you come back to the planning commission meeting in May. It'll be the first Tuesday at
Okay.
6:30.
all right, thank you for your time, appreciate it.
All right, next on the agenda is the adoption of the minutes. You had that sent in the packet. And maybe a second. Any discussion? All right. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Ayes have it. Next is special recognitions, memorials, commendations. Are there any elections? Or, I mean, is there memorials or anything? Okay. Elections, appointments, confirmations, any elections? Okay. Okay. All right. Following have been submitted for notaries: James Collier, Linda Drollinger, Brooke Henson, Brenda Lynch, and Sharon Vanderpool. Need a motion?
Motion approved.
Mayberry, second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. Is that good enough for you, sir? We need to,
Yeah, I can change it to
Okay. So you just tell me,
Well, just vote.
We got,
It was always, that has always been by roll call.
Oh, okay.
Why I had it set up that way.
okay, I apologize.
Alright. You will vote on the notaries there.
Change vote.
again,
Yeah. May have to change vote, then vote, because it was.
yes.
Yeah, I know.
You vote.
Hit it again, bud.
Now you vote.
I'm just glad I get to chair the commission on our first night.
9 yes, 5 absent.
Does anyone wish to change their vote?
9 yes, 5 absent.
Keith, they were.
Okay?
He did.
Yeah. Alright, next is,
Three bonds.
okay, and there's no quarterly,
Yes, there
oh,
are.
there is a quarterly on the,
Yeah,
okay.
it tells you the ones that are in there.
Okay, Sheriff's Department trustee, Chancery Court, Aquavian, and the county clerk. I will need a motion to approve those,
Motion approved.
okay? Alright. And we'll vote.
Danny Clark. Now, if you want to change the vote.
See, would anyone like to change their vote? Okay. Courts are approved.
9 yes, 5 absent.
Okay. Next is communications from the county mayor.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I just got, one thing, it's on the books. Everybody is welcome to come out May the 1st, which is next week, to the new EMS station in Pinewood. It will be open. We'll have a crew station there and an ambulance. So you are welcome to come out and see it. We are gonna do a grand opening, but I gotta wait on the signage and things before we can have any big to-do. So, you don't have any questions? I'm good, Chairman.
Perfect. Any questions for the county mayor? Next is the monthly committee and board reports. First is the planning commission. Mr. Clark, would you speak on that, since I have the privilege of chairing this body? The minutes are in the packet.
Well, the minutes are in the packet, and I'll entertain any questions. That's been almost a month ago. I'm having a hard time recalling the meeting.
There's a few rezonings. There's nothing, that we're taking action on tonight. And then there's a change to the, we discussed a change in how that, appeals are done, postponed. So those resolutions are in fact done. Next is solid waste.
Minutes are in the packet, and if you have any questions, I'll be happy to answer them. We are having another meeting. The next meeting is, May 4th, which is a week from today, and we'll be discussing, possible changes with the resolution for, so we can complete the budget. Everybody's welcome to it, and it'll be right here at 5 o'clock.
Okay, questions for solid waste? Health, Safety, and Properties Committee.
That's me. It was a very abbreviated meeting. I don't think it lasted 7 minutes. But some of the more chatty members of the public safety realm weren't in the room. But we do have a little bit of business. Should have been in front of you when you sat down. Well, what's happening is department heads and the elected officials have been doing a lot of spring cleaning over the past couple of weeks. And this didn't quite make the deadline to get it into the packet when the packet was emailed out to us. I hope you've had a chance to look at it. It's, there's no real value on it, but most of it's got numbers on it, and the rest of it needs a vote from this body to authorize the department heads and elected officials to sell it. On the second page, there's 3 things they want to accomplish with this, so I'm making a motion that public safety authorize them to do this, and the county commission declare the items listed above as surplus property. Authorize the sale of said items via gov deals to the highest bidder. And number 3 of the motion, authorize the disposal of any items that do not receive a bid. That's a motion.
Okay. Commissioner Clark has made the motion, Commissioner Giannakis has made the second. Any discussion? Okay. Go ahead and vote. Anyone like to change your vote?
9 yes, 5 absent.
9 yes, 5 absent, and is approved. Commissioner Clark, is there anything else that needs?
That's it, if there's no question. Mr. Chairman, I guess this would, Dusty just did the solid waste. Solid waste is at 5?
5 o'clock on the
5
4th,
o'clock.
week from today.
Do you think solid waste can fit in an hour this?
Yeah, being the first of the month, we won't have that many reports. George is here, really. But first, there he is. Being so early in the month, we can go through the reports in a hurry. I think we can make it in an hour.
I was gonna offer to invert my meeting and your meeting so that if it were to take longer.
What do you think, George? He's thumbs up. We do it in an hour.
With solid waste at 5 o'clock. Okay.
6 o'clock?
My meeting starts at 6 after that, so the solid waste will only have an hour. My question is, do you think solid waste will fit in that hour? Because I know public safety can be made to fit in the hour. I was gonna swap meeting times with you to give solid waste more time.
I think that's smart.
On the spot? I agree. Okay, we'll be at 6. We can do that.
Smart.
Hey, he hasn't been called that today.
Thank you. Well, I guess we'll take care of that when we get to the agenda.
Sure.
That's all I've got now.
Okay. Any more questions for Health, Safety, and Properties Committee? Finance Committee? Finance.
Oh, I'm sorry. We did meet, minutes are in the packet. I would like to make a motion to approve the March financial statement. Make that motion.
And February, does it? Didn't you want to do, don't you need to do February also?
We do,
No, we did that last
I thought we did that.
Because you didn't have a quorum.
Oh, do February and March then.
Okay. You can see on the iPad there, the motion is to approve February and March financial reports made by Commissioner Jordan. Has there been a second? Commissioner Giannakis. Any discussion? All right, we'll vote. Does anyone like to change their vote?
They kicked me out, so.
Yeah, Ron Puckett's no absent.
What's it say now?
Says, nothing.
Says you're voting on the screen.
How do you vote on?
I
Yes, sir.
voted yes.
9 yes, 5 absent.
Okay. 9 yes, 5 absent. Anything else from finance? Yes,
No, it's out.
okay. Next is, Budget Committee. Light month for y'all?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. We did meet, the minutes in your packet. I do have several amendments to discuss, and I'll get underway with this. 26, 58, 59, 60, 61, and 63, we're gonna group together. I'll discuss these briefly and then make a motion to approve these. 58 is for 101. It's in the amount of $66,485.38. It's some year-end cleanup. Budget Amendment 59, it's 101 as well. This is to move some funds to be able to purchase a vehicle in the amount of $49,488. This is for the Sheriff's Department. 60 is for 101 as well. This is 38,000. This is some storage fees, to be able to do some vehicle maintenance for the Sheriff's Department. Number 60 is for 101 in the amount of $3,300. This is for some property sale that the libraries did, and they're going to tint the windows at the libraries. And then 63 is for 101 in the amount of $13,800, and this is to purchase a ventilator. Make a motion to approve these budget amendments.
Okay, motion to approve the listed budget amendments, second by Commissioner Mayberry. Any discussion? Okay. Vote. Does anyone wish to change their vote?
9 yes, 5 absent.
That is approved.
Budget Amendment 2662, this is for 207, this is 104,000, an amount of 104,000, this is for some solid waste cleanup. Make a motion to approve this budget amendment.
Okay. Motion approved by Commissioner Giannakis, second by Commissioner Mayberry. Any discussion? All right, we'll vote. Does anyone wish to change their vote?
9 yes, 5 absent.
That amendment is approved.
The only other thing I'll have is there was a meeting planned for this Thursday. It's been canceled because we've tackled most of the budget already, and the next time we will meet, the budget committee will meet, will be on the 7th at 5:30. So, and we will be hearing the school budget. So,
Okay.
that's all I have.
Any questions for the budget committee? Okay. Health Foundation. The Ag Extension Committee. Public Records Committee. Economic and Community Development.
Ms. Carla sends her regards for not being here, but next month she will do the last 2 months. Next time she's here.
Board of Zoning Appeals. I don't know if they met or not. Industrial Board. Opioid Settlement Board. Animal Shelter Advisory Board. Library Board.
Did not be.
Thank you. The Beer Board had no business, correct? Correct. Okay. Was there any other committees? Okay. All right, looking for a motion to approve the committee and board reports. Barnhill, Mayberry. All right. All in favor say aye. Opposed? Okay. The calendar, you have in front of you, and there's been already a few things that have been mentioned. Swapping the time on, the health, safety, and properties, just need to make sure that all the department, I think Sheriff Heath was here, yes, he still is here, and make sure Pete's here and EMS and stuff like that, they get to work, they get to be here a little bit earlier, go home a little bit earlier, I guess. So, Ms. Christie, if you'll take care of all that.
Mr. Chairman.
Yes.
One other thing that we had discussed was that on the 18th, public hearing, we're gonna move that to the 19th.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Same time.
That's right, yep. Yep. Christie, did you know, okay, all right. Any other, discussion on the meeting calendar? Okay. Is there any unfinished business that you know of? Hearing none. Moving on to new business. There are 3 resolutions that are mentioned in new business, 2614, 2615, and 2616. All 3 of those coming out of the Planning Commission. This is the first hearing. No action is taken by the legislative body tonight on those. That will be during the May meeting, but we are free to discuss. If anybody wishes to choose so now.
Mr. Chairman?
Yes.
I think I'd mentioned something to you about the 2614 as a possibility to change some of the wording because I think it's maybe a little open now. Whereas if somebody was to bring a request to rezone a piece of property, hypothetically, if it was R2 and maybe it failed in R2, but then they wanted it to go from A1 to R2, and then but they would have to wait a year even if they just wanted to go to R1. So possibly look at some wording on that. So just a thought that I haven't come up with the wording yet, but there may be some more discussion the night that we approve that for that.
Okay. That's on 2614.
What are the benefits of extending out the time?
It establishes a cooling off period. Is what it does is that and I'll tell you what, Austin's here, he's director of Plain Zone, he probably can speak a little bit better. If there's no objection.
So what it does is it stops somebody, if they get denied to go to that from A1 to R2, they can't immediately after it got turned down have it run right back through the system. Because if nothing has changed about any of the parameters around that property, there's no reason for it to have to go back before the planning commission or go back before y'all, because if you voted no and there's been nothing about the situation that's changed at all, it's in a lot of ways a waste of time. And it just keeps us from having to see repeat rezonings that have been turned down.
Commissioner Clark?
My interest in it was more the people that lived around the rezoning that did not want the rezoning, came in and spoke about it, and they have to stay on top of it and keep coming in month after month after month for the same thing that's already been turned down. It's like, if they let up for a minute, it might slide through, and that's the people I heard from on it. I have to come down there every month to speak against this because they're doing the same thing again. And it was an oversight on what Mr. Giannakis brought up, but I think the intent was if it's denied, if they ask for one and then come back and ask for a different one, they haven't been denied, so we can clean, but that needs to be more clear. You're right, it needs to be more clear, but I think the county attorney could probably help us with that a little bit.
Any more discussion? Okay. That's 26, we can discuss any of the resolutions, or is there any other new business that the chair is unaware of? Okay. Are there any announcements or statements? Okay. Well, I know we've seen a lot of each other this month, and we can still hang around here if y'all like.
Motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn by Commissioner Mayberry. Second. In a second. We are adjourned. Thank you.
Thank you.
It's always nice when I see you.
In case you have a question.
I'm talking her into doing mine.
There was earlier, like you could
You would probably have to
So we're just gonna get back at it.
because nothing has changed, and so like this,
They all show up at the meeting and it's already been withdrawn.
that's why. That's the thought behind it. It's not trying to limit.
No, that makes sense to me.
We'll talk about that.
Yeah, I just had some people say to me, that's a long time, but, you know, like, what if they get it done in 6 months? And then they have to wait another 6 months to reapply.
Oh, yeah,
Next year, I missed the deadline.